Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's the rookie from Alabama. Brought down, but what a run down to the 40. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and man, you can see why.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice... job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st down, Giants.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touch. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The man who spent his first 6 seasons as a Giant, Saquon Barkley. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Fake the give, now it's Hurts. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. A run with Barkley.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. That was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big 1st down.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips. He gets free. Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York.
Giants.
And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Off the play fake, Hurts moving outside the pocket, taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Go Silver, right? Go, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Out to his right. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
That's good.
1st and 10.
Eagles, 1st down.
Great.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Connie Wilson. Touchdown, Eagles. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. Actually, a really nice play there defensively, Mike. And initially, I thought that penetration was going to bring him down in the backfield and bring up 4th down. But somehow, nice job by the back, angling his way forward. I think he's going to get this 1st down by about the length of the football.
And he will score! Touchdown, Giants. Point after, coming up here. It's up and good. And the Giants will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he is out of bounds on the return as that ends the 1st quarter of action. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Great. 180.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles draw closer here. It's 21-14. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Giants. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big play for the Eagles. 55 yards on the game. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second down
and 3. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The ball comes out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for it.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll be hit at as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground, and he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. Here's your timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Giants add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Great.
On play action, here's Hurts. Forced to his right. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That's caught! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
No touch.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get that to his tight end. That's Jelani Woods. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
To throw is Hurts, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. Is going to set up 2nd and 1. To throw is Dart.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
Very good. Hey! I know you. 63, 63, 63.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. Dart. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 2nd and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
18 Cardinal. Set up. Let's go.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. The return starts from the 5. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Past the 40. Gets to the edge at the 30. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 94 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop.
It's a gain of 3.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. this one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he
Oh, look at this! It's a fake! And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Hurts now. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Fabio Carriquet.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Dart. Short pass taken in by the tight ends. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Here's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will get in. The 2-point conversion works. And the lead is up to 3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Picked up to his own goal line. Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's Barkley. Ooh. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for the Eagles. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their 1st sack of the day.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 10.
Good, set. Anyone,
Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
In punt formation.
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. That is down the field and caught. And he's going to be taken down, but what about that call? Man, the sideline's all juiced by that. The fake works, and it's 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
They pulled out all the stops on that fake, Mike, and it's one thing to call that in practice. But then to have the guts to call that and execute it in a real game, I mean, that takes some real confidence. And
a big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Giants will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
so as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
3rd and 2, and it's Dart. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants sending out their punter as they try to play the field. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense, they were ready for it. They were all over that one. And the failure to connect on the fake punt is going to lead to a turnover on downs.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trim.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Eagles.
King.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now a give to Barkley, running right, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Eagles. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Big play for the Eagles as they will try for 2. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
But I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
35-yard line.
the RPO, and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdowns. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Now a shotgun. It's Dart. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Down is Tracy looking to run, and he's not going to get there. Waller right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton, and he will score. Game on. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop?
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. He's to midfield. Still on the move.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead,
and he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Here is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Throwing is Dart. The outside caught by Neighbors. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he gets up to the 24. They'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake, Hurts forced out wide. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. The offense and Hurts ready for this 2-point attempt. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass, but he's not going to be able to get rid of this. He's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10. The Giants take over 1st and 10. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Send a man in motion right. Right back to the air. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Look at him go! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. He'll drop to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Of a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.
Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Fall like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic. The web, look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Gotta wait till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. I know so long as she get really so now I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we like we go back, way back. When it that we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. Just a J that. I be in the streets like a strip rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it. Stay with me, you ain't gotta go, you could with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, and the ego to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need